And if you want to be great, you got to go out and be great. Show people you're great. Don't just say you're going to be great, show people.
Good morning, welcome to today's vlog, 6 a.m. We are not in the office, as you can tell. We are in the office, we're in the second office. It's the car. On the way to the airport, heading to Sydney this morning. I checked my flights. I got a message last night that we may be delayed because there's thunderstorm activity in Sydney, but I've checked the flights and so far we are all good to go. I don't mind the rain here, I actually enjoy it. Yeah, because we get so much sun, it's just like, oh, I love a bit of rain. It calms my brain. It allows me to feel that there's not much happening. You can relax, Brett. There's not much happening out there. You're not missing out on much. Actually, I like this jacket. That's nice and light. I just don't get to wear jackets enough. There's no point me having bloody dozen jackets in my wardrobe. And then the problem comes, okay, the day you get to wear a jacket, I think I've got 6 jackets. I'm like, all right, what one do I wear? then that takes up so much of my mind space. The decision fatigue just destroys me. And then I'll wear that one. Oh no, you wore that last time. Oh, actually you've worn that the last 3 times. You always gravitate to a favorite. It's like I've got about 6 pairs of Nike Frees, right? I always wear the same ones. And they're like almost falling off me now, but you don't change it up. Can't see, but we are heading to Sydney for the day. It's a fly in, fly out, so a very quick trip. I've done about 1 million stories and I pressed the button and I didn't press the actual circle, I was pressing above it. All right, there we go, take 2. Mate, it sounds like you're definitely exasperating most avenues, and you know, sometimes the reality is once you've gone through those, it's back to that, you know, the raw drawing board of creating buzz, creating content, getting your name out there further, you know, following up again with people from the past. What you don't want to end up doing is getting desperate for sales, and then you start doing silly things, you know, you start offering silly offers and opportunities and all of those things. So mate, I'll just make sure that as you're entering into every call, you know, you're learning from each call, you're improving on each call, because it's not just a matter of, I rang 50 people today. It's about how many quality conversations did you have and how many actually calls where you hopped off and you thought, wow, I did my absolute best there. You know, because the reality is when you feel like you just got a lot of people to call, the goal is just to get through the calls and it's not to actually make the sale or get someone into your program. So always important to make sure you're really aware of that as well.
It's quite fitting that, you know, I'm here to talk about the power of video, and more importantly, probably the major impact it's had on us on the last 116 days. Why? Because I've been doing a daily vlog for 116 days. And I want to be able to share what I've learned, what I've taken away, what I wouldn't do again. And I'm also here to tell you that you don't have to have a cameraman following you around all day, whilst it's a lot easier to create content. There's many ways that you could do it right now, and we're going to show you some today that you could literally start. In fact, it's my goal by the end of my session for you to already have a lead or a customer. If you can ask yourself this question, the next time you try and sell anything, what does someone need to know about this? What do they need to know firstly? Then what do they need to be thinking? In their mind, what do they actually need to be thinking about in order for them to go, yeah, I want to take the next step? And then what do they need to be feeling? How emotionally do they need to be feeling? Do they need to be feeling excited? Do they need to be feeling a fear of loss of something? So there's always you can get someone to purchase on the positive aspect or on the negative aspect. All right, if you're in the financial services, you could get someone, maybe someone needs to feel like if they don't do this, they're going to lose all their superannuation? Or do you want them to feel that by doing this, they're going to have $100,000 sitting in the bank? Because then the wording, the language that you use will determine the path that they take. So what does someone need to know, think, and feel whenever you're doing any sort of advertising video at all? That is a formula that we use every single time. Ask yourself the question. This here is actually, anyone seen that video before? Jesus, it was just on like 2 seconds ago. Are we all awake? Are we awake? Just to check. Okay, so that was on just a little bit before. So I've actually repurposed content. I didn't have to actually go and refilm this. I've taken something that I already have. So many of you might be sitting there going, oh no, I don't want to have to go and film another video. Go in the archives and see what you've got. And it's all about being consistent and persistent, no matter how many views you are getting. If you let your ego get in the way and go, oh shit, 133 views, that is shit. Hold on a minute, there's about 70 of you in this room. Think about that. 70 people got to watch the video. Wow, that's amazing. I got 6 likes. Oh, awesome. 6 people liked my post. You got to change the way you look at it. You got to change the way you look at it. Now, of course, the ego inside of us is like, I just want 1 million views. Or I want this, I want this next level. I want 10 billion fans. Right, wouldn't that be beautiful? But guess where 10 billion fans comes from? It starts from 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. How long do you think I'll keep going until you get annoyed? 21, 22. The easy answer is as long as it needs to be. As long as it needs to be for you to get your point across. Because I don't know about you, who listens to podcasts? Well, at the start of podcasting, I came across a podcast called The Joe Rogan Experience. Who's listened to that? I looked at it and I was like, 2 hours and 54 minutes an episode. There's no way I'm going into that. But guess what? I consumed that podcast like a mofo. Because once I actually went in, 3 hours, I was like, don't stop, Joe, don't stop, keep talking, right? So the important part is your video needs to be as long as it needs to be. If you've got a sales video, I've done sales video where they've literally been 3 minutes because I might be selling a $50 product or a $70 product, or I might just be trying to get someone to opt into something. But if I'm selling a $1,000, $2,000 program, it might be a 30, 40, 60 minute. Don't ever get hooked up on what's the optimum length of X. X is as long as it needs to be until you get Y. Why? Because Z is after Y. I don't know why I said that. That sounded good. That's good for the vlog. That's all I can say. Creating content everywhere, guys. Creating content. You don't need to have a videographer do it. You don't need to actually film daily vlogs. You don't even need to film a vlog. But you have the power in your hand to be able to create a video of content of what your customers need to know, think, and feel to be able to get them to know, like, and trust you. I can tell you this right now, by doing our vlogs, it's brought in tens of thousands of dollars already for us. In fact, hundreds of thousands of dollars if I equate it. Because people are coming into our organization now already feeling like they know us. Our hiring process, we're going through a very robust hiring process. In the last 3 months, last 3.5 months, we've gone from like 2 people to 10 people in our team, right? And we can't hire fast enough. But people now who are coming in for interviews have already watched the vlogs. They've already been seeing what we're about. So it eliminates a lot of the potential unknown. So video is far more powerful than you could probably even realize right now, or how you could even think about it. But I do urge you to go out there and create a video and not be afraid of what anyone's going to say, think about it. Okay, as you can see, I leave my ego on the floor. People are going to like you or dislike you. But I'll tell you what, the more honest, the more transparent, the more authentic that you are, the stronger the people who do like you, they're going to love you. And that's all you need. Thank you very much. I love you all.
Look, I just want to say, what you're doing, you really hit close to the bone. Why? Because you know how you're speaking, the video of you where you speak about, in life you want to chase your goals, you want to achieve something, you want to be able to clarify your goals, and that's how you live. Because what's the point of the 9 to 5 or whatnot? So that's what I'm doing. I've started to develop programs, motivational seminars to go to high schools and
awesome.
Just help out the kids,
Yep.
give them that spark, give them that fire, and for them to feel like, hey, look, I can do it. I can achieve whatever I want to achieve. So look, I just wanted to say,
I love it. Awesome, brother. Good stuff.
Hit me close to the bone, and I know that
Good.
Yeah, there are other people out in this life that's doing those similar things.
Yep.
I have to say, I look up to you.
Oh, I appreciate that, man. Good stuff. Keep in touch with me. Send me a message. Let me know what you're doing. I'd love to see the.
How'd you get started with this? Helping others.
Helping others.
Goals.
there was a big moment, a big shift that changed everything for me.
Yeah.
Like I've always felt that I've always wanted to help and inspire others, but I didn't know how or why or how I would actually deliver it.
Yeah.
I thought it was through comedy. I thought it was trying to be funny because I'd make people laugh, and I was like, oh, maybe I can keep doing this.
Yeah.
You know, and then I started speaking, and I started building my own business, going through my own personal development journey. Like the biggest journey you could ever go on, I believe, is trying to build a business.
Yeah.
Because you're going to learn more about yourself, where your strengths, where your weaknesses are, and what type of person you are, and just going through that. I was going through the journey, and just the natural trajectory of, wow, it feels actually, now I know what I've gone through. I want to share that with others, just how you're feeling now. You're wanting to pass it down. Basically, I look at it like, you're 6 chapters ahead of the person you're really wanting to help. Because you've felt what it's like. It's like when you go watch a movie or you go out to an amazing restaurant and you're like, that was the best dinner I've ever had. I want my friends to experience it.
Also experience it.
So for me, it was the trajectory of building my businesses, going through that. And then there was a moment where I was so focused on building business that I really lost what I was wanting to build a business around. So I was building a business around our health and wellness company, helping people lose weight, get in shape, all of that stuff. But then the mindset component really clicked in, and I wanted to speak on stages, I wanted to share my message, I wanted to run retreats around the world and all of that stuff, but I wasn't doing it. And then a friend of mine, she died, and it just sparked me to go, you know what, no f***ing around. So that's where it come from. When you share from passion, doesn't matter what the you say. Because people aren't gravitating to the words, they're gravitating to you as a human being. It's the energy, man. You know when someone's real or not. The day I stopped giving a f*** about skipping words or messing up or saying this was when I was just like, I'm just going to be real. People can gravitate to realness. And if you want to be great, you got to go out and be great. Show people you're great. Don't just say you're going to be great. Show people. So we're just looking at feedback from the presentation.
He's obviously got a good score. Hence pulling over the camera.
Confidence already. What do we get? Come and have a look. Take a screenshot of that. Room for improvement though. Definitely room for improvement. 9.79.
It is very, very cool to see how far you've come. So I remember when you were starting doing more of your personal stuff. I think that first time you came and
the first ever session
in the old EDC. So you come a long way.
That was an old school.
Obviously getting a little bit more professional on the the editing.
Next I'll have a makeup artist coming with me. That is a wrap. We are done. Just wrapping up here, having one nice beverage with the team before we leave. Get off to the airport to catch the plane. So if you haven't yet subscribed, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, leave us a comment below, let us know what you think. And as always, you know what you got to do. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching today's vlog. If you would like to tune into another episode, hit the video on your left, and don't forget to subscribe by hitting the link on the right.